Good morning, Mr. Thomas. Today's question is how can custom chatbots improve customer service response time?
Yeah, thank you, Lavanya. Good morning to you also. First of all, let me explain the question. Uh, Chatbots are tools or modules used on portals or websites where customers or prospects can interact with the company through a chat by typing on information. The advantage of that is, until recently, we had human beings sitting or team members sitting on the other side and answering to questions as they were being asked. Okay, so the challenge with that was, sometimes if there is a heavy traffic, let's say there are hundreds of users or customers coming at a time and starting to chat, it will become extremely difficult to have those many team members in the back end to handle all those chats at the same time, because someone has to actually respond. So usually what happens is, for with one employee, there may be around four or three or four or five chats that are assigned or mapped. And if it's a very high intensive chatting, then it's on a one-to-one basis, one customer with one person. What happens is the cost involved in doing this is very high, because they have to have one person dedicatedly answering each question. And at the same time, as I said, when the number of users are very high, the number of customers requesting through the chat is very high, there is a queuing that is created. That is, if you sometimes go to certain websites, it will say that your turn is number 6 and your average waiting time is 10 minutes, or you have to wait for 5 minutes. There is a queuing time that is involved. The reason is because a human being is already engaged, and until and unless that person does not close the chat with someone, they cannot attend to you. So that's why you will have to wait. So using custom chatbots, and the advantage that we have now is we can train a chatbot, especially with AI and large language models and specific information from the company. We can train a chatbot to answer up to 80% of the queries that are out there, because most of the queries that customers have are similar. You will have very few questions which are different and might be very unique, but in most of the cases there'll be similar questions, similar answers, or the information can be retrieved from some database or something, and can be produced. So 80% of the queries can be handled by the chatbot itself if it is trained properly over a period of time. It may take few weeks or months to train the chatbot, and once it is done, 80% of the queries are handled by the chatbot and with a high level of customer satisfaction. Okay. And whichever the chatbot is unable to answer, for example, the prospect or customer might be requesting for some specific information which is not available with the chatbot, or it does not have access to it, then what it will do is it will redirect to the respective department team member. Okay, so there are different ways of saving time. Response times are improved. One is 80% of the responses are handled by the chatbot itself, and multiple chatbots can operate simultaneously. It is not like just one or two chatbots simultaneously. You can have hundreds of chatbots operating simultaneously, taking care of each customer. Okay, so you have multiple chatbots, so response times are immediate, 80% of the queries are answered, customers are satisfied. And in those cases where the chatbot is not able to answer, the 20% or so, it is sent to the respective department team member, and they are specifically answering only those unique cases where they can give answers. So not only is the response time improving, okay, even the cost involved in the entire operation is going to come down drastically, because operating a chatbot is far more cost effective than having a human being sit and answer everything. Okay, so the both in terms of response time and in terms of cost saving, there is a massive benefit of using custom chatbots, especially with the usage of AI. The chatbots can almost behave like humans when they are replying to customers. Yeah, so that's the answer, Lavanya. Thank you.